Ford has finally done it. The 2021 Bronco is here. What do I think about the Bronco? I think that is a very capable car, and from what I'm seeing, it looks really, really good in pictures. I have a Bronco on order, so whenever it decides to come, I'm assuming it's not going to come until next year. Here's the confirmation for it. Alright, we're finished with the dealership. I have all the papers right here. I have the spec completely right here. I have the receipt for my down payment as well. And now we just wait for the Bronco to come. So we're at the dealership. I took the car out for a test drive. I've already seen it. It's standing in front of me right now. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, do me a huge favor, go down and subscribe. As a wise man once said, there's no better day than delivery day. And today we're taking delivery of my 2022 Ford Bronco. Got an hour drive, so let's go see what happens. I'm really excited to see this thing. I haven't seen pictures or anything yet. So we're at the dealership. I took the car out for a test drive. I've already seen it. It's standing in front of me right now. It's been a long time in the making. We already took it out. We're doing some paperwork and whatnot right now, but there it is. My 2022 Outer Banks Eruption Green Bronco. I hope this is open. I'm not sure if it is. I don't have the key, and it is. Take a look at that interior. I'll show you some of the features and stuff when we get home and get going. I'll probably be driving it home. Gotta slam these doors pretty well, but I'll get back to you guys in a little bit here. Got the Sasquatch, the huge tires. This thing drives so nice. First time I've ever driven a Bronco. I've been in Broncos before, but I've never driven one, and the Sasquatch makes the ride super nice. I'm very impressed with this and very excited to get on the road and get out of here, but it's going to be a little bit, so we got to finish stuff up, and I'll see you guys then. Just like that, we have taken official delivery of the Bronco. It's super late at night. Gonna give it a nice start up. Here we are stepping into the Bronco for the first real drive. We got the license plates. Of course, we're gonna get Road America plates for it. We got the on button right here. Look at that big screen. Oh my God, this is huge. A little overwhelmed right now. Gonna go get food. I think food is in order. I'm just very excited to have this Bronco. It's been a 2-year process in order to get it. Of course, I got my green jacket on. Here we are. I'm gonna put the camera down. We're gonna go get food, and then I'll see you guys in a second here. I'll give you a more in-depth tour in the future videos, but I'll walk through it once we get home as well. We got 9.1 miles on the clock. I picked it up with like 6.1. I drove it a couple miles before we did all the paperwork and everything. This screen still surprises me at how big it is. It's super dark out right now. I will say this thing rides very comfortably and very smooth with the 35-inch tires. I'm going nice and slow, braking the motor in for the first couple 100 miles. There's no official braking period, but I know just take it easy for the first little bit here. One thing is, this thing is much bigger than I thought it would be. Like, the hood feels really long, and the thing feels very, very wide. This Bronco feels honestly big. And of course, I've driven the F-150 a bunch, and it doesn't feel quite as long, but it definitely feels a lot wider. This thing feels really blocky, and looking out those mirrors, seeing the Sasquatch fender flares, which are like 1.5 inches bigger, is definitely making a huge difference. I'm just so excited. I just can't not film. Like, it's been so long. It's crazy to think 2 years ago, near the start of my channel, the Bronco came out. I made like a review of all the things. I never expected to get it. A couple months later, I'm like, I need to get it. I need to put one on order and just see what happens with my order. And that was a year and a half ago now. And now a year and a half after I put my order in, we officially have our Bronco. Crazy to think about. So many future videos to come, so many things that I'm just so excited for. We're gonna see how much gas this thing sucks up. I just reset the trip, so I'm gonna take it nice and easy, because I heard the gas mileage is not the best because it's literally a brick. I'm excited to get it back home. It's gonna be a little bit because we are in Milwaukee right now. Of course, I live a little bit north, so gonna continue our way over. I will say this: if you're not subscribed at this point in the video, you need to go down and hit that subscribe button, because this is a huge moment that I've been waiting for so long. Wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless charger, so that's a huge W. Of course, we had to get Chick-fil-A before we went home, so can't wait to get on the road. This is gonna be fun. I'm excited to have this thing. I'll see you guys when I get home and kind of walk you around to this thing. Made it home safe and sound with the Bronco. That thing looks awesome sitting outside. Leaving it out for today. I would bring it inside and show you guys, but of course I have the BMW and the Mustang sitting in here, so I would have to move like 2 cars in order to get the 1 car in. We're leaving it outside. We got the Bronco key here. I expected them to do a horse like the Mustang, but I guess it might have been too complicated for owners who do own both. I will give you guys a proper full tour in the next video, so stay tuned for that. That video should go out in a couple of days from now. I will do one thing real quick. We'll take a step into the interior. Look at the animation on the Bronco. That is so cool. I think they killed it with this thing. I honestly cannot wait to explore more and find more about it and see what it's really made of. Pretty impressed with everything so far. Look at these seats. A little brown with a dark brown with like a dark brown black kind of material. Super awesome. In the future, I cannot wait to take these doors off and take the roof off. It's raining for the next day and a half or so. So today it rained all day, so we couldn't do it obviously. It also got nighttime delivery day, whatnot, so not a big deal. Tomorrow it's going to rain pretty much all day. I hope there's a point somewhere, maybe around 3 to 5 somewhere, that it doesn't rain for a little bit. I'll take the roof off and the doors off, or just potentially just the roof, and kind of drive it around and have a little bit of fun with it. I'm just gonna be enjoying it for the next little bit and then get into making some videos on it. Just power it up real quick. This screen is massive. Like, that's my hand in comparison to the screen. This is huge. This is the fully upgraded screen from Ford, and I have to say, it's amazing. Like, it's honestly amazing. I love how it's kind of flush, no buttons anywhere to get in the way. All of the buttons are neatly tucked into here. I will say that is very annoying. Every time you turn the car off, it tells you to check the rear. There's no one sitting back there, so I don't understand why it has to do that every time. New regulations are kind of dumb. This looks really clean, not overdone, not like a calculator screen, nothing like that. F-150 kind of overkill, but it's very simple and neat. Steering wheel, there's a lot of buttons on, however, but it makes sense after you drive it for about 20 minutes. It kind of works. And the first little bit, I took a while to learn all the buttons and stuff. We have all of these here. We have the aux switches right here. This is a mandatory thing for me, honestly. Everything's come pre-wired. It's really hard to see the switches there. There's the switches, aux 1 through 6. I believe the Raptor got more options when it first came out, but I'm really happy with these switches. They're really hidden, they're nice and neat, and when you do want to add some lighting and stuff, it's going to be pretty cool. Got traction control. I think these are some locking diffs and whatnot, and diff release. Gotta learn more about that. Gotta learn about off-roading. I don't know too much. Grab handles, there's one here. There aren't handles up on these pillars here, but there are handles here. The step is virtually useless. We'll talk all about this in the next video. If you can't tell, I am very excited to just play with this thing. I know I didn't really do the best job of filming at the dealership. It was just sitting outside. We didn't do like a whole reveal or anything, unfortunately. It was raining and miserable outside, so most of the time we were just sitting there waiting for paperwork to go through, everything like that, and then basically just looked around it, took it out for a test drive, picked up the camera, showed you guys me at the dealership, and then showed you guys me leaving, because that's pretty much all that was going on. So, you know, just a very average car pickup. If you guys did enjoy this video though, please do me a huge favor, go down and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a like on this video for more Bronco content. That's all I have for this one, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.